first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Out to his left. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels, 37 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That's good.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, But also, when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Mahomes going to throw.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Xavier Worthy.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here in 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Got him in. It's Brown. So the completion good for 6 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
George Karlaftis drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Now Mahomes.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of the defense, they wanted in with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Here's Mahomes.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Butker on for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Chiefs 28, Commanders 21. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's 1st down.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 30. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Oh, what a play there. You got to use that timeout, though.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game.
Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.